Hi, welcome to SimpleCAD. This video I'm going to be introducing you to a great little piece of software called SketchUp. It is a free download from Google and it's 3D modeling software. So what you're looking at right now is a model that I built in the software, and some of the things we like about this software is it meets all the criteria of SimpleCAD, is that it's either inexpensive or free, and it's easy to use. And this software is very easy to use, and we'll be showing you tips and tricks of how to use it, but there's tons of online tutorials and models that you can get inspired by and learn how to do. So this piece of software, we're going to be teaching you some things right here on SimpleCAD, and we'll be directing you to online tutorials to learn things. But what do we use it for? Well, let me tell you the story of this little model here, and it'll illustrate some of the things that SketchUp is really useful for. First of all, this was built from a drawing, and the drawing, I apologize, I don't remember the source. It's been a couple of years since I downloaded the drawing, but somebody had taken the time to draw the parts of one of those little wooden model kits that you can purchase, and they had posted the drawings online. It was from one of the woodworking sites that I go to, and it was so that you could jigsaw this out. Anyway, I took the drawing and I traced it out in DeltaCAD, and then I imported the vector drawing into SketchUp and started building the parts. And once you have parts, let me go over here and grab a tool. Once you have parts like this here that I'm showing you, then you can assemble those parts into a more complex model. So that's what I've done here, is I've taken parts and assembled them into a complex model, and that's really useful because some of the parts didn't fit. The drawing wasn't perfect, so I was able to modify my pieces right here in SketchUp. For example, these shoulder blades here, they were interfering with the rib cage, so I was able to make this part right here larger so that these shoulder blades would have clearance beyond the ribs. So let's say you run into a situation where you need to communicate a problem like that with a partner or manufacturer or a client. This is a great tool for doing that and saying, hey, we need to change this. I've used it for animations. I've used it to do presentations of a design to clients. I've used it to prototype and send the prototype model to a client to show them what their part was going to look like when I finished building it and get a sign-off on that. So it's a really powerful little tool, and because it's free, your client or partners can download it, and so that you can share information back and forth. You can label your parts, you can make them different colors. Here I've rendered this to look like my version of a fossil, and it's a lot of fun. There's a huge community online, so you can share ideas with other people in the SketchUp community online, and people are writing tools that you can download and plug in for doing specialty things in the software. It's almost unlimited what you can do with this little piece of software, and while it's not as powerful as some of the high dollar software, you can still communicate, and I've been able to sell projects just as easily with this software as I have with high-powered software. So the important thing is to be able to have a tool that lets you get what's in your imagination out into the world where you can communicate it with other people and show them your great ideas. So as we go along, we're going to be showing you more things you can do with SketchUp, and we're real excited to see what you end up doing with it. So as you learn how to do things with it, please email your drawings to us, and if they're really great, we will share them on the site with others. And I guess that's all I have today. So I just encourage you to put on your thinking caps and use your imagination. And so signing off for Simple CAD, go out and invent it today. Thank you.